Check out these dorks the day after they inspected using a 24-hour notice for entry and spent the entire time just fishing and filming the tenant within his own apartment. They are back the very next day to harass the tenant some more with another notice of intent to enter. We call this by its real name, an unexplained entry. So let's take a closer look. Clownlord wants to check electrical outlets and inspect breaker panel. I bet I know what you are wondering. Then what the fuck were they doing the first time they entered one and only one apartment, this one, 24 hours ago? I'm wondering the same thing. You know, if massive power surges rock the building on December 29th and 30th that result in the fire department showing up, you'd think he did this during the first entry where they cosplayed as electricians with cameras. That's because they did on January 5th. So when you read flimsy nonsense like this, you are probably wondering if the licensed contractor he talks about on this document is indeed a licensed contractor. Tenant requested the license number of this licensed contractor the day prior to the January 5th inspection in writing. Landlord ignored the request. The dude who said he was the electrician showed up in an unmarked vehicle with no license number on it and refused a request by the tenant for name and license number. Maybe he is licensed, maybe he is not, or maybe, just maybe, it is what it looks like. Harassment with no clear reason given. Let's take a look around and see if anyone else has a notice on their door for this building-wide electrical issue. If you are wondering, we keep all of our receipts, some you see, some you do not, with metadata for later. The really, really good stuff is unlisted here or for our 50,000 veterans in our Discord server. Nope, not looking like anyone else is going to have the pleasure of that creepy slumlord entering their premises this coming weekend. Getting back to this nonsense, you'll read, scope of work was explained. How? When? Tenant requested a written explanation of the work to be performed in a written objection. So we'll see if this loser provides one, as was requested in writing from him. What more else can be done in a single unit? This clown should be more worried about the building's next inspection on February 6. People are still experiencing power issues. There was one reported this morning in apartment 2, a pretty mean surge. So we walked outside and asked the only other tenant who was home at the time if she had experienced it. Zora from apartment 7 had the same issue. So there's 2 out of the 6 occupied apartments so far. 2 is more than just one, Blobby.
Have your lights been flickering?
One time only.
Okay.
Clowns will be clowns, I guess.